Okay, I just spent over a week grinding it out, mining and smithing to get to my level 59, just so I can make my Mithril Warhammer. I should have recorded the last 5 minutes I spent increasing my strength level up 2 levels. It was 18, now it's 20. Because that's how much you need to be able to wield the Mithril Warhammer. Let me turn the sound off here, hold on. Because it just always confuses me to hear the music, thinking that, yeah, okay. Yeah, the audio issue is still something I'm working on. Okay, so all right, strength. I just boosted it up 2 levels by getting my steel warhammer out of the bank and well, okay, let me just go ahead and add that part. Okay, let me return this thing. Hold on. I try not to risk anything when I know I'm going to fight. There's no point in wasting a lot of time I don't want to waste. So I'm going to put back my mithril bars, my hammer, and you see my hit points? It's 22. Well, hold on. Okay, get back here. See, that's my salmon. I only have 12 left. Yeah, I've been busy. Where's my swordfish? Okay, that's not good. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, okay. I still have 57 swordfish. Okay, that's what the swordfish look like. But these are not heavy hitters. Salmon will be enough. All right. And I still have a steel warhammer. Okay. Just a little sample of how to boost your strength. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is also very important. I usually have this on pound because that will increase your attack points. Pummel increases your strength. And you'll see the scale. Here, let me get this guy. Hold on. The scale is a fist. So there's not too many ways. You see that fist? You see the ascending numbers? Yeah, that's the scale for the okay, you see I'm down to 15 hit points. Look at the upper right hand corner. See the picture of the heart? You always want to pay attention to that number. And when it gets below 10, that's usually when I hit. I eat something. Okay, this guy died on me before. Okay, anyway. I don't want to waste any more food than I have to, so I usually wait until my hit points get below 10. And then I eat something. See, now it's 19. I'll eat another one. And it's 28. My hit points will go up to 29. Okay, so I mean the salmon restores a lot. What was that? 8 or 9 hit points, which is pretty good. As I stated in a previous stream, I think chicken only restores 1 hit point. Okay, let me get the coins. Hold on. All right. Now, food, like anything else, you can drop it, you can use it, you can examine it. Now, when the item you're dealing with is cooked food, and the additional option, the default option is to eat it, which can be problematic if you don't intend to do so. Once you get used to how the mechanics of this game works, you're not going to make silly mistakes like tapping something you don't mean to eat. All right. Now, food by default, if you tap it, it selects that option. You'll end up eating it, which could be problematic if you're using it as an ingredient or you're trying to do something else besides eat it, especially if it took a lot of time to acquire it. I've done that before and it's very aggravating. But by default, if you tap on a prepared food item, a cooked food item, you'll eat it, whether that was your intention or not. You see, now it slowly, look at the hit points. See how it got to 29? Even though I didn't eat another salmon, it slowly restores itself. So if you wait long enough, all your hit points will be restored. But you don't want to wait around if you're actually fighting because, yeah, when you're fighting, you're losing hit points left and right. So you'll end up dying. Okay, so that was, I wasn't able to show you that yesterday or last stream. So that's how eating and fighting work. All right. Now let me return my. See, now I got to do more fishing now. I'll cover that in a different stream. Let me return this. Put the coins away and go back and get all my supplies. All right, and mithril bars right there. See, I've got 9 mithril bars. That's that little sucker right there. A Warhammer takes 3 mithril bars. So yeah, I just finished leveling up to like I said, the 59 smithing. Oh, damn. That's another thing you can do. If you accidentally tap on a guard or someone that can be attacked when you don't mean to, just hit something else before you reach that character and you should be okay. But you do have to notice it. Sometimes it's not easy to tell. But your character will usually do a funny little side shuffle that lets you know he's about to attack. But I won't get into the details of that. Right now, I'm just commemorating the fact that I've finally reached 59 in my smithing level. And I can, now I've been leveling up in smithing since I started this game. But I've been working specifically to acquire this weapon for over a week now. Because as soon as you get to, what is it, like 50 or whatever, it's not so easy to level up. They make it so you've got to do more of the same activity you have been doing just to make it to each level. So it increases. Had I known it was going to take me this long, all right, I mentioned double timing yesterday. Had I known it was going to take me this long to level up, I probably wouldn't have bothered, but I didn't. So, yeah. Okay, again, look at the upper right-hand corner. When I say that, I'm referring to the general area, okay? So you've got your mini map, you've got your world map, and you've got all those other icons. One's the compass that indicates north, south, east, west, and believe me, you definitely need that when you get disoriented, just to know what direction you're going in. It's easier just to try to keep north pointing to the top of the screen. Well, that's not true. But if you ever need to orient yourself, just be very aware that north is not necessarily the top of the screen. It is when you look at the world map. See, the top of the screen in the world map is always north. But the direction you're walking in may not be. Right now, you see I'm going east. All right. So now that I've gotten all kinds of, let me make sure I'm heading towards where I want to be heading. Yes. All right. Okay. So you've got the upper right-hand corner. That's the mini map. Not so mini by comparison at this point in time. You got the world map. You've got your compass, and you've got all these other icons. The heart are the hit points, that kind of cross figure for your prayers, and the boot with the fuzzy cuff, that's what you have to hit to double time, to run. And the other one is what your combat settings are. Oh, all right. Actually, that I never use that because the combat icon on the left of the screen is what I use. Okay. I still have it on pummel. I don't need any more than 20 points, so I'm going to put it back on pound for attack. Now, whenever I get into a fight, I'll gain attack points, which improves your accuracy. Every weapon has a different set of options. So blocking is obviously going to be defense, but what is attack and what is strength varies depending on the weapon you have. And as I understand it, you should always turn off auto retaliate when you're fighting. I'm not quite sure about the reasons for that, but that's what I've heard at this point. No, so I don't know. Let me take that off. All right. Running. Get back to it. You gotta hit this little boot and it turns yellow. And then instead of walking, you'll be running. But you see how fast the numbers go down? Yeah, unfortunately, free to play, you don't have too many options as far as getting someplace quickly. And that running does not last too long. Because once you run out of the, once you get to 0, you got to walk the rest of the way. And it does build up, but it does so slowly. I mean, it restores all by itself. There are potions that will presumably restore some of that stuff, but I haven't been able to acquire any yet. Or I haven't focused my attention towards acquiring any yet. Once you know where you're going, it's not as aggravating. It's just waiting to the point that you do know what you're doing. Okay. Now, the numbers don't run down when you stop, but I mean, it quickly goes through it. Let me turn it off now. See? Now, when I move, I'll be walking. If I hit it again, yeah. So that's how that works. All right. Let me get to my Warhammer. Okay, don't be careful with this thing because it'll go through your entire supply of metal bars if you don't reset the quantity. Now, as it so happens, I only have 3 Mithril bars on me, so it wouldn't matter what I hit. But usually I've got quite a few more bars. And if I don't adjust the quantity, I'll probably end up making too many of one particular item. But in this case, I only have 3 bars on me, so it really doesn't matter. But I'll hit it on 1, put it on 1. And the Warhammer is in the 2nd column, 3rd item down. Warhammer, 3 bars. And I'll just have to hit that. And that's it. I guess I should have had that open so you could have seen the bars disappear, but and since I've just leveled up in my strength, I should be able to wield it. Yeah, that's the steel Warhammer I was carrying. You hit this other icon underneath your knapsack, the body. And hold on, there we go. Now you see I am wielding the Mithril Warhammer. Okay, so that's how that works. And again, my stats. 59 smithing, 20 strength, and those are the 2 things I needed to be able to get my Warhammer. All right, that's my big moment, boys and girls. Just wanted to mark the occasion. Take care.